You know.
So all right, let's
You think it's okay to call women sluts if they want to sleep around? And you have the guts to answer, or you just want to be quiet? That's what I thought.
No, so it's actually interesting because what you're
What's
doing
wrong with
right
man
now,
being a slut?
right? What you're doing right now, right,
What's that?
is precisely what I'm critical of. You are reinforcing bad female behavior.
Why is it bad female behavior? They get up in the morning, right? And they want to have sex. And what's they do? Just sit in the bed and just hope that Mr. Right comes along?
So first you made a claim, because you made a couple of different claims. I kind of want to go one by one here.
Okay.
First you said they're bored in their relationship. Who are we talking about?
50% of American women get divorced. They're bored in their relationship.
Okay.
They're sticking with the same guy every day, same stupid story, the same problem.
Okay.
They're sick of them. They want to move on.
So do you think it's justified to end a relationship because you're bored, or end a
No,
marriage?
I think what you do is give your mate an opportunity, and you tell them, listen, I'm not happy with you. You're boring. You don't cut the hairs out of your nose. You just sit around and do the same stupid shit every day. Let's do something different. And the mate won't change. Then yeah, you have the right to leave. Or if you're not turned on by them anymore, let's say you're just sick of them. Why shouldn't you be able to move on if you give them an opportunity to change and they won't change?
Okay, so you're putting the blame on the men for why the women leave.
No. I'm putting the blame on both. It's a two-way street. The divorce is 50%.
It actually isn't. Women
Hey Chris, how you
about
doing?
80% of the divorces.
It's
How's your
actually
day going,
67%.
No, it's
No, it's not.
between 70
I'm
and
a paralegal. I work in the department.
Well, you're not a lawyer. Literally, it's literally between 70 to 80% of divorces are
Where'd you get
initiated
those stats?
by women. Bro, there's literally statistics on divorces.
I know,
all
and I've
across
read
the
them.
country.
I'm asking
And
you.
even if we do it, even if we use your number 7%, it's still the majority that women that end with the relationships. Men typically don't end relationships or marriages.
I agree with you. The majority of divorces are because of women, because they're sick of it.
And then the other thing too,
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Oh, that's good.
I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's a worthy reason to back out.
I'm in a funny mood today.
So go back out of
I don't know.
all the time.
Yeah.
You were just talking about
I slept
nations
good
and
last night, but
doing
like
things, okay? People change.
I could tell in my sleep my mind wasn't clear because what I fell asleep thinking about, I went to the bathroom and it was still on my mind. So my mind isn't exactly clear at the moment.
The thing I'm trying to tell you is, being bored is not a justification for women to break marriages and disrupt families, because we live in a society that reinforces bad female behavior, where we tell women you should be happy no matter what, fuck your obligations when you're dealing with marriage. And the thing is that women want to get married, but they don't want to be wives. That's the problem.
Don't have to. Have to want to be wise and have to.
We've removed all the institutions that used to keep women in place to keep them modest. Because now, kind of like you're doing now, we encourage women to be hoes. And I
I'm
think
not
that's a
encouraging
problem.
anyone to do anything. What I'm saying is if a woman wants to have sex with a lot of guys,
Yes,
she has the right to do it. And if a girl doesn't want to, she values her relationship more, she should be able to do
And
it.
my point is, we should not be doing that.
Why not?
We should not be
her.
doing that.
So what's the damage?
No, we should not be doing that.
Why are women getting divorced? Because their wives are promiscuous? No, they're getting divorced because they're sick of each other.
Promiscuity within feminism is the reason why the nuclear family has been tarnished, and the degradation of the nuclear family destroys the society. So it's a domino effect. Like for you, you look at it, because here's the problem. You're looking at it from a very revolution with the birth control pill, no fault divorce, etc.
But that did a lot of good. The 60s, the revolution did a lot of good. People opened their mind. People got out of that 50s mentality. People were having a good, enjoying life. Then they went, it's like the pendulum swings. Pendulum swings both ways.
I disagree with that.
Hey guys, how you guys doing today?
We women nowadays don't have much to show for it. Why is it that despite the fact that they've made more money, more rights than ever before, more privilege, why are they still depressed? Why are they still sad? Why are women taking anti-anxiety medication? That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Despite the fact that they have the most liberty
When
ever,
I woke up this morning.
depression rates have went up. Using
very
self-medication to, drown out
All the
pain has went
bullshit
up.
from the other day.
More so for men. More men are depressed than women. More men commit suicide than women.
And I ain't gonna lie, it was everything. It was everything. It's just
Yeah, I guess we both had
I
long
just-
days yesterday.
I just build up everything how I'm feeling until a situation like that happens where I'm now crying and I'm just like,
have the guts, if they need help, to go get it. A man will ride in the street.
once I release
to go
here,
take
that's when
some
I know
medicine.
like
They will not get therapy. A woman will
I'm
get therapy
officially
before a
like
man in a medicine.
overstimulated, I'm
Yeah,
overwhelmed, I
you gotta
can't
start
do
to tough
this.
shit out.
That's cool. That's cool.
And
That's
that's where I'm at.
I'm analyzing why.
Hi attitude girl, welcome to the live.
Despite the fact that they have
And I'm
all the
just-
benefits,
Man, 'cause you got a couple-
I'm overstimulated.
A couple more stones to tumble, so.
They're still reporting lower levels of life satisfaction. You just see
Y'all
Gotta knock out some songs before you
Yes,
finish.
yes.
Did you know that 57%
double
of
down.
all doctors now are women? Women are skyrocketing.
That-
The AI
that
and the
proves my
intelligence
point.
agency.
Now you gotta attack the
It's
people that
just
caused
like,
this.
it's just like, that's a
I-
back door,
when I say
bro.
double
I
dip,
feel like
what I
I've been
mean by that
back
is,
doored.
on one end, they can
And
pursue
low
a
key,
career
not even low key, high
and
key,
behave
I
like a
have.
man. Fine. But on the other
Dude,
hand,
it's how you,
they can
it's,
say,
it's how you
you
feel.
know what?
And on top of that, this is how the situation
look.
look. Like, if you ask most people, that was kind of backdoorish.
Because for sure,
If
Katie
you
pressed
ask
me
me.
about telling her business. You're 100%
Exactly,
right.
she's
I'm
fine.
dead
She
ass
was okay
wrong.
with that.
I'm dead ass wrong. I shouldn't have did that. Because this wouldn't have caused this situation. This would have been
Right.
completely avoided if I didn't open my mouth. Couldn't own up to that.
So that's my point. Is
Maybe
that
though,
despite the progression socially,
that's my
you're
issue.
still reporting high levels of
Yeah,
dissatisfaction.
cause Shorty's still
Because
cool with you.
wouldn't you-
When because it wasn't anything crazy, but at the same time, it was like, you must have been crazy for her.
Bro, you were the one she didn't want to know.
Justification, that's fine.
It feels like that Russian cream situation when she spoke about Big Three. It came to her about it just so it wouldn't look bad. That's what it's giving to me.
And then
That's
you
how
also
it
mentioned
feels.
something about the whole
She wanted to
like-
make herself look better.
Same thing about whole face.
Exactly. Even though you still was in, you was the one that she was hiding it from for real.
And she didn't even want you to know. So it's like damn, like now you just when you know, so it's like damn, like what does that mean? Like I'm supposed to tell you everything now just because you know one thing?
Means having a good time and enjoy life. You call it hope. I call it having a good time. Just like men.
Okay.
It's a two-way street. The man fucks the woman, right?
Yeah.
So the men, why aren't the men? If you call a man a slut, that's okay.
That's fine.
That's not.
I don't know, just don't-
People understand you're okay
don't
with
feel
women
right.
having a whole face. Fine.
No, I'm okay with women sleep with who they want as long as no one's getting hurt, no one's getting a disease, they're not getting paid for it. It's
It just
okay.
don't feel right.
I
It
don't
just don't feel right.
Refuse to use the English language directly. That's fine.
What's that?
That just don't make any sense. That's
I
what.
feel like this is not a situation I can just brush off and take on hot like I normally do.
Mhm.
I feel like I can't.
Look, man, if we're gonna have a conversation, you don't have to be on some moral, virtue signaling stuff.
No.
You don't want
Virtue signal, in my opinion. I just told you have two daughters,
That's
not
fine.
virtue signal.
I'll use.
They're rewarding you.
You're making the argument that what's so wrong with a woman going through her whole face? The problem with that is
I even have the
when
fucking
a
shirt for
woman has
this.
a lot of different sexual partners,
Mhm.
what's up happening is they
Shit
get
crazy.
this mindset of the grass is greener on the other side.
Fun shit.
And the more men that they've slept with and the more men they are with, what's up happening is they have a bigger body of work to compare the men that they're with
Yeah.
against. That is not good. Because
Wait, if they have a bigger body to compare against,
Yeah,
and you
Amy
choose
calls
the
me the
guy,
messy one.
You must be better than all the guys they fuck.
Totally behind my back. And after she did that, she randomly told me probably like a few days after that, she was like, "Oh, I have something for you," and then she brought me one of my favorite candies, and it's just like,
That's most of the
Shit's
fight.
so weird.
what did you do that for? You did that because you knew you said some shit to Aaliyah?
Fucking men, you know. Who makes the best?
trying to butter me up?
Osama bin Laden, a woman. Okay, women are way smarter than men when it comes to logic. Don't be ridiculous. Men are better scientists, but women are
Like,
smarter when it comes to
Is
logic.
it
okay, that's not
you
true.
starting
But
to
that's
not
fine.
like me
Regardless,
because
if
you
you're
realize
gonna have
niggas like me
perspective
more than
like,
you
oh,
and this
they
is
should
your
be
shit?
logically sound.
That's what it
They
feels.
have
That's
100
how I'm
partners.
So she's
If
trying
they
to
find
have
That's
a
how
nice
I'm
guy,
feeling.
They should pick the nice guy because this nice guy's better than
Oh,
this other
yeah.
guys. But that's-
Because you mad niggas don't come to you for shit no more. And now niggas come to me. That's what it's giving. That's how it
You're
feels.
assuming
Like I'm trying to understand her
I
point
feel
of
like
view.
some hating ass shit.
I'm
That's
trying to
how it feels.
understand Amy's point of view, but at the same time I can't. Like, because like damn,
There's a
because like
reason
why
why
would you
the
go and
phrase
do that?
nice guys finish last is a thing. The reason why is because a girl will have a guy that does everything that he's supposed to do. Nice guy.
And it's hard not to think about
works,
any
treats
other
her like a
things,
princess,
but
pedestalized or
it's
whatever.
just like
What does she do?
what could have been the other
You said
reason?
earlier, she gets bored.
What could have been her
That
reason?
women are far more likely to get bored in relationships.
When I made it
than
clear to you,
men.
she didn't. She
They're
literally
more
did what
likely
she
to
did.
end a
Oh, you went right to the
relationship.
source.
The problem is
I
In
told them all about. She was like, so and so
relationships
told.
and marriages, regardless, right? So
That's
and
crazy.
women are far more likely to get bored in a relationship. So
That
my
is
argument
crazy.
is when she has a bigger
That's
body
less
of work,
logical. That's
You don't say who you hear it from. And secondly, you don't talk about shit that people tell you not to talk
they're
about.
less.
When you're the one that's not
Again,
supposed
it's
to
an
know.
opinion.
Yep.
You know, it's an opinion. You have your opinion, I have mine. Okay. If you're bored, let's say you were married, and you're sick of your wife, and everything you do to get her to change, she just will do. You're just gonna stay there and be miserable. You're
In
gonna find another
general,
woman.
most men would
Shit
keep
is
their wife.
insane, bro.
I'm asking you what you would do if you were sick.
What
of
I
your
would
wife.
do is irrelevant. I'm speaking in general here. Most men would stay.
I think you
There's a
should
reason why. Another famous
definitely
phrase,
talk to her.
it's cheaper to keep her. Most guys
Tell
are
her
not going
about
to go
that.
ahead and file a divorce on their wife unless she's doing something horrible. It's the women that initiate.
Depending on how she responds, it might just just get you more tight.
Look, I'll give you an example, right?
Cause it's
If
gonna
I
be
had
like,
sex with 100 girls, right? And I find
no,
one
it
girl
don't
that's
make no
awesome.
sense.
and I compare that one girl that's awesome to the body of work.
Like maybe she just owns up to it. She's just like, I was wrong for doing that. I'm apologizing. You know, like, but still, just like I know what kind of person you are.
Base. So when you come home, she puts a red carpet out and blows trumpets.
Yes.
Makes you meals.
And feeds me grapes. And feeds me grapes. Yes. So I.
But at the same time, I feel like I've been.
But on the other hand, with women, when they have 100 partners, they get the nice guy. The nice guy that comes in and kind of saves them at the end. They're going to be bored with that guy because all these men that they hooked up.
Why you expect everything from anybody? This is exactly why.
They're not getting that anymore.
How do you know? You say that all women are dorks. They can't fuck them well and can't take no vacations and change the way they have their
Shit is
attitude.
insane, bro.
That's ridiculous. To assume that every guy that gets married is a nice guy. If men
Funny
are doing that,
situation.
What I'm trying to explain, what I'm trying to explain is when men have a body of work with their sexuality, we are able to better discern a good partner for us because as men, we're the ones that come with the skin in the game. For women, however,
women don't have skin in the game. What if you meet a millionaire woman who's a doctor and she has plenty of money, and you're not you, but one's a loser. He's a fucker. And he
so
marries
that millionaire woman you just mentioned, she's still gonna want a guy that makes about 67% more than her.
No, she doesn't. I know a lot of women that have money and don't give a fuck. The ones with money.
If we can't even agree on biological facts that women want a guy who's better than them in every regards, and her social status has nothing to do with what the guy has, and if anything, it's gonna increase her standards. We can't even agree on that.
Some women do want men with money. Some women do. But what I was saying is, what if a woman who has money?
I don't want
the guy's
that.
gotta make significantly more than she does.
So see, what if a guy or woman
Hey,
has
twin,
money?
how you
She
doing?
doesn't always want someone who has a higher status than her. She may want someone who's in the same level, higher or lower. There's a whole bunch of different options, not just one.
Well,
He's saying that all women want a man that has a higher status.
logically sound, and rational.
Mm,
Women get turned on by different things. They put men in different roles. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So again, my argument from what I said before is when they have their
not
body work,
really. I wouldn't say that.
and they can have this grass is greener on the other side mentality, well, they're going to be more apt to leave their guy. And we have the numbers to show this. Women that marry as virgins are far more likely to stay within their marriage. More body
You
counts.
gotta be kidding.
Yes.
You know what she's really thinking? I wish I'd fuck all these other guys, and now I'm alone and miserable.
There's
This fuck
a
right, and I want someone
plethora
else.
of family data that shows that the lower.
He's like, you know what
the
she's
lower
thinking?
woman's
No, I think Brody went
history,
through this.
the higher the likelihood that
He's
marriage
Cause
is
like,
He's like, you know, she's thinking she's bored and she
no,
probably
for
wants some
real,
other
bro. It's
shit.
been a minute. What the fuck? I feel like, say a woman just like waits till marriage, be with a person till they're like, say they're in their 50s. I feel like over time, especially if the nigga is at least how he says men are supposed to be the alpha, men can pretty much do what they want. I feel like a person that literally waited till marriage to be with that person, they're not gonna want to deal with that for the rest of their lives. Like, nigga, I married you and waited, saved myself for marriage for you, so you would only be for me.
Yeah.
But me knowing I'm for you and you're not for me, and we're 40 years in, I'm not saying marry you.
Yeah, mind you, you know he has an actual shorty.
Like, I'm not saying marry you.
What I'm saying
He pays
is
for her
that
lifestyle, so she signed up for that.
women are more likely
Can't speak on her shit.
It's just like, yo, if I'm paying for your shit, you can listen to everything I'm saying. That's literally basically what he said.
Crazy. Go grab some independence, bro. Because there's no way in hell.
That's how he rolls. That's how he
No
rolls.
way in
A
hell.
multitude of options romantically.
And mind you, he's the one who can go out and cheat. She has to stay home and make sandwiches.
Have extraordinary reach.
He can go out and have sex with anybody who he wants to have sex with.
If they can get a higher status guy and they have access to a higher status
Yeah,
guy, they will go for the higher status guy.
Nah, there's no way. She's talking to somebody.
The nice guy that makes
That's just
30K
he gotta be. When he's not around,
Like,
come on, bro.
There's no way. She's probably with somebody right now while watching your shit.
Literally. I feel like this
Because I'm telling you, there's no way.
An ugly,
Even if she agrees to it, you thinking she's gonna follow it?
What's wrong? If you're gonna pick someone unattractive,
Crazy.
or are you gonna pick someone
Crazy.
that's
Crazy.
She'd be so stupid.
Crazy.
I said to you, we're gonna get married. We're gonna get married.
You can't
Would you
expect
pick
that.
Someone who's unattractive and doesn't do it for you.
We're talking about women. My personal wants and needs in a partner is completely that has nothing to do with the conversation I had. I'm explaining to you how women may select in modern day society and why that's problematic.
I know, I got you. What I'm saying is just because we have different ways of choosing people doesn't mean you choosing a woman because she's attractive is better than a woman choosing a man because he has money. And I'm saying that's probably the.
I mean, not yet. That sounds equally bad. Because, like, the bitch could be completely just fucking dumb and just not, like, how can I say, mother material, but she's a bad bitch. Oh, this is my wife. That's just as bad as choosing a nigga that has money, because he could be a terrible father, just like that. It's just as bad. They're equally terrible. Because imagine, once you have a kid with somebody, you're officially locked in for life. Yeah, I remember. Like, at that point, you're locked in for life. So at that point, if the woman isn't doing, like, say this dumbass nigga, wife's a bitch, has a kid with her, and the bitch cheats on him. Now look at you. You're officially stuck. You're officially stuck. And now you're just gonna sound, now after he says anything, he's just gonna sound like a mad ass baby father that wifed up a hoe and had a kid with a hoe. Now at that point he can speak a little bit more because he's experienced some shit.
Okay.
How do you know their standards too high?
Average women, okay, no longer want average men, and that's created a rift.
It's created a rift.
Pinnacle level men.
Shorty's working at McDonald's. Don't want to fuck with a nigga working at McDonald's.
Don't want to commit to average women.
That's basically what he's saying.
I would have liked you in any form.
A majority of women have been able to procreate while men don't. So this has been an issue through.
I'm not meeting you, going up and just like, I'm looking at how you're dressing and shit, but I'm not just like, oh, this nigga probably get mad bread. Like, I'm just not assuming that. I'm strictly going off of look and attire. That's just what I go. That's what I go off. Look and attire. I don't give a fuck what's in your pocket. Why? Because I'm independent and I got my own money. So I'm gonna be like, as long as you got money, we cool. As long as we could be, you could pay sometimes, I could pay sometimes. I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
Average woman is crazy.
A child and a family.
He probably doesn't even know a lot of average women.
That's what I'm saying. Or maybe his bitch was average bitch.
I got money now. And it's probably cheating. More than likely.
Probably cheated.
There's no way.
If you have a daughter one day and someone
And if he says, oh, she's not. What is she doing right now?
That's not gonna bother you.
Oh, I go through her phone. You know how delete works, right? Like he could be like, oh, I go through her phone. You know how the delete button works, right?
No, because here's the problem. We're more willing to tell women comforting truths.
Especially if the nigga knows about you. Dude,
okay.
Be for real.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. If the dude is smart enough, he'll know that you can go into settings and you could go in and find all the deleted stuff.
Whatever it is,
Good to be
nobody
for
wants
real.
to see a lot of the truth because it bothers them. And if it doesn't fit the way they think, they move
I
on.
looked in there
And
like
this
there
is
was
OG
something like
shit
this wasn't
to
clear.
do that shit.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
the
extra.
distinction is that we lie to
What?
women.
I looked in here to see if there was anything
all the
in
time
clear.
and don't tell them what's going to happen.
Bro.
Well, no, because here's the difference.
You're too
Here's the
angry,
difference. No,
like all
okay.
like what's an ugly bald-headed guy that
Let
runs
me-
women in Romania?
Let me explain
I mean, you're just too mean.
this. Here's the difference.
I don't know, man. He's talking about Andrew
Loser is
Tate.
a man.
I didn't say you were a loser.
No. I mean, I'm saying in general.
Oh, what's a loser?
In general. Lower status, not in shape, not attractive, not charismatic, bad speaker, maybe
Right.
has smell.
Who would want you? You're right, I got that.
Fantastic. Will
Bad
deal with
speaker,
real-world
damn,
consequences for being
everything.
a loser. In other words, I will not have the ability to mate with the opposite gender. Women, however, and this is very important.
Wait, hold. That's wrong. The base is wrong. All you do is stop eating, exercise, dress better, have good hygiene, socialize, get a different.
Not even
job,
that,
learn
just
the art,
socialize.
lawyer, doctor.
There's people out there for everybody.
What woman wants-
Just because that person isn't to this person or that person's standards, as long as they're up to your standards, then
Okay.
there's people out there for anybody.
I'm not disputing that. I'm telling you that if a man's the loser, he deals with consequences.
A loser is to, depending on that person, what they see as a loser. Everybody's opinion on a loser is
He
different.
either chooses to step it up, right? He either steps it up and gets a partner, or he stays.
And it really comes from demographic, like, say where we're from and shit like that. Anybody could be like, oh, this is a bum ass nigga. Most people, at least where we're from, will probably have the same view on what a bum ass nigga is. But in other places, it might not be. This person might not be a bum ass nigga because people take shit differently.
Here's the difference. That girl that's at the Waffle House isn't going to go for him because that girl at the Waffle House has access to men that are millionaires via Instagram.
They're not going to Waffle House to look for women. Everyone there at Denny's? No, you're wrong. I'm sorry. I disagree with you. You're completely wrong.
Okay.
Everyone wants to step up in the world.
Yeah.
You know? And if you fail, you fail. You know?
Again, I'll say it simply. If you're a man and you're a loser, you deal with consequences. If you're a woman and you're a loser, you don't deal with
Why
consequences.
not? Why can't a woman lose weight, get in shape? I've seen a lot of ugly women with awesome bodies, you know, and they have good look. And
No matter how ugly, fat, annoying a female is, she will still find a simp for her. Doesn't
she'll
work the
still
other way
find
around.
what?
A simp for her.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
I think I
Everybody's
can
not a
believe
simp.
that.
And if you look in this city, there's a lot of guys that like chunky women, you know? Doesn't make them a simp. There you go. So, I mean, just because you got a
kind
chunky
of.
woman,
I mean,
make
you're
you a
talking on the
simp.
mic right now proves my point. What's the
No, it doesn't.
I feel like
That
I've
makes no
definitely
sense.
seen some ugly bitches that I know nobody is
If you're a
tapping.
man and you're confident, and you dress well, and you do
Okay,
the best
fiends
you can
don't
in
count.
life, you will probably
So
excel.
I guarantee somebody will tap that.
That an average-looking
I
girl
don't know.
has more
Depending the kind of night somebody probably
to
having,
higher status men
they
than
tapping
a higher
that.
status man
No.
has to
And
regular girl.
what classifies a man as like a loser? He can't he can't get no play. Bro, you could be the richest man and be the ugliest nigga and still get play.
And still get played, literally. But that's
A
only because
bitch
you got
will
money, though.
a bitch will think you're a
Because
loser.
if you're ugly and slayed, then as a guy, you're definitely not
A
getting
bitch will
no
think you're a loser and
What I'm telling
unless you actually find a girl that actually wants to
women-
do it with you. Like,
dude, I could
Yeah,
dude. Ooh, Jeff
thing you're
Bezos, that
missing
nigga is
here
ugly.
is that average
But that nigga's
women
been
have
married
more
like 9
sexual
times.
access.
girls just have girls. They just throw themselves at the right guy that actually likes how they look too. And that's it.
And good for them. Good for the women that are average.
They doing it.
So they're not
For a
frustrated.
guy trying to push up and trying to do right away, it's not happening.
And all these options
Especially like you cook.
directly dictates how they deal with the opposite gender. I'll give you an
You cook.
example. If you had two girlfriends who were hot, who were always around.
If I had two girlfriends
Yeah.
at once,
Yes, if you had two
women that I'm sleeping with, or two girls that I care about,
whatever you want them to
that
do.
would not happen. I would want a steady relationship
That's
or
fine.
peace, not
Okay.
both. You know.
Let's assume you had this, right?
I was
You were
like, I
getting
would
on
not
your
want
knees
two
with
girls.
women or whatever. But you said
Because
you know,
one of them is gonna get jealous of the other. I just feel like that
Dude,
causes mess.
I feel like that would be
you
just so
tolerate that behavior
stressful.
from that girl.
Or what?
to
Somebody's
deal.
gonna want more attention. Somebody's gonna feel left out. It's going to happen, and if somebody's gonna get mad, especially with women.
And to
Somebody's
deal
gonna
with-
get mad and go and pull up on you. And do you really got time for that?
And to deal with two women's
If we're
emotions,
just hooking up,
no.
if we're in a
Yeah.
relationship.
At the same time,
Being a
no.
bitch.
No, no,
Would
no,
you
no, no.
tolerate
She's
that?
being rude to me on the
Yes,
first date.
yes.
I'm gonna say,
Bugging.
listen, what are you being rude for? I'm gonna call her out. So why are you being rude?
Okay.
You know?
That
she
shit
wouldn't
is
be
the
rude
same
to me
word.
because I'm so colorful.
I could never
Yeah,
do
that's
that to
fine.
myself.
The point I'm trying to make is that you wouldn't tolerate it.
Like,
because you have a
don't you
woman
think
at
it's already
home.
enough for one?
Okay.
Oh, you mean if I was cheating on my girlfriend?
I just said you would have a
You
hall.
said if I have a woman at home, but I'm going out with a new girl, another insecure bitch.
I
getting
literally
noise in
said
the
you had a
car,
hall pass.
He wants attention.
I literally said you have a hall pass in a.
What's that?
I literally said you have a hall pass in the experiment in the.
He doesn't want a hall pass though. That's his whole point. It's like I don't need a hall pass. I want to be a good man. That's literally what he's saying.
Yes.
No, because I
You
wouldn't be cheating if she's my girlfriend. But if she's just a hookup, yes, I'd be with someone else.
So you would tolerate far less.
No, I wouldn't. If she was fucking being a bitch, I would leave the date. I'd say,
All right,
hey,
who's next in the line?
okay, fine. Hey,
Who's next?
You're really sweet. I appreciate it.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He was cooking him a little bit. Bro was cooking him a little bit, and he couldn't take it. He was just like, man, next. What do you call him?
Literally just saying like I just wouldn't do this because I'm a good person. Like I don't want a hall pass. I wouldn't do this.
I'll make it a right on fit.
And he's just like nah.
But he calls them
Nah.
304s. You know what 304s are?
That's what they call the fucking shits in fucking Florida and shit. The girls too.
Mm-hmm. Straight up hoes. Falls in love with red velvet cake. How do you fall in love with red velvet cake?
So it's gonna be a long.
Dude, you telling me?
It's a fucking 7:30. So
They have
talk to her, and then after the rest of the day is just gonna feel.
me and Steven till 9. I mean, Steven's till 9:30, so he has 2 15s and a 30. I have 1 15 and a 30 today.
At least I'm not close. I don't
So-
have to close. So once I hit 7:30, I could fucking leave. it's gonna be long.
No, so we're also gonna work with Randy. He comes in at fucking 6 o'clock though, so me and Steven gonna be alone for the most part for like about 2 hours, or somebody else too.
Later.
Okay.
I love Dressed to Impress.
Okay, gotta wait at least like 2 hours before he pull up. Maybe like an hour and a half. He's been pulling up early.
Are you guys ending the live? See you
Really
later.
pulling up early.